Hey guys, it's Alicia. Today I have another Weight Watcher recipe for you, and that is for turkey and spinach lasagna rolls. Now these rolls are just kind of a fun little twist on your typical lasagna, and I just think they're delicious. So let me just jump in and I will show you what you're gonna need to make these. First off, you're gonna need some lasagna noodles. Now I've got these oven ready lasagna noodles that say no boiling required, but since I'm not doing a typical lasagna, I am in fact going to boil these. Next, you're gonna need some marinara sauce, about 16 ounces. You're gonna need a half cup of part skim mozzarella, 1 egg beaten, a bell pepper chopped, whatever color you want, and a medium onion chopped. Here I have 9 ounces of thawed and squeezed chopped spinach. Now the recipe just calls for 5 ounces, but I could only find a 9-ounce box, and that's totally fine with me. I tend to, a lot of the times, use more vegetables in a lot of these Weight Watcher recipes than is actually called for. That's not only a great way to get more veggies in, but it's also a great way to kind of beef up your portion size, and so you get more of a portion for no added points. Next up, I've got a cup of part skim ricotta. This is 2 tablespoons of parmesan. Now ideally I would like to use the grated parmesan. I had run out and I didn't realize it, so we're gonna just use the old Kraft. Down here I've got a half pound of a lean turkey, and then here is 1/3 cup of water. For spices, you're gonna use a little bit of nutmeg, and then I don't have it out here, but I'll also most likely use some ground pepper in this. And then lastly, you're gonna need a little olive oil or canola oil to brown your meat in. And that is all you're gonna need to make this. So first thing I've got going is a pot of water, and that is for my lasagna noodles. Now you just wanna cook those according to whatever the directions are on your particular package. So I'm going to be getting those going here real soon. And then next to it, I've got a pan with my 2 teaspoons of olive oil heating up. So this is nice and heated. So I'm gonna go ahead and add in my turkey and my bell pepper and onion. And I'm going to grind a little pepper in here. And this is on medium-high heat. I don't remember if I said that or not, but I'm gonna just cook this until my turkey is well browned and my veggies have softened. This has been cooking for about 8 to 10 minutes. The turkey is browned and cooked, so now I'm gonna add in my marinara sauce. And my water. And I'm gonna give this a stir. Then I'm gonna let this mixture come to a boil. And once it comes to a boil, I'm gonna turn down the heat and just kind of let it simmer for a little bit. So while that meat is simmering, I have preheated my oven to 375. And then here, as you can see, I've rinsed and drained my lasagna noodles, and I've just gone ahead and laid them out on some wax paper so that they don't stick to each other or anything else. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my ricotta, my egg, Parmesan cheese, and my spinach. And I'm gonna just mix this all together really well. Now that I've got that all mixed together, I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of nutmeg. I would say, if you're measuring out, probably about 1/8 a teaspoon. And then I'm gonna mix that in real well. My turkey mixture is done, so now I'm gonna take about half of it and I'm gonna put it in the bottom of a 8x8 casserole dish. And now I'm gonna go ahead and roll up my noodles. Now, as I said in the beginning, I used probably about twice the amount of spinach that you would typically use. So this is gonna be a little more difficult to spread on these. because of that, and you definitely do not need to use 9 ounces. You can use the 5 ounces that the recipe calls for, but like I said, I like a little extra veggie in anything I make anyway. So what I'm gonna do with this is I'm going to take roughly 1/6 of this and put it on each one of these lasagna noodles. And then just kind of spread it down the entire noodle. Okay, I've got that all spread as evenly as I could on the noodles, so now I'm gonna just take the noodles, starting at the end, and just roll them up. Like that, and then I'm going to place them in my pan. I've got them all rolled up and placed in the pan, so now I'm gonna cover them with the remaining sauce. I've got the rest of the sauce on there. Now I'm gonna take a piece of foil and cover these up. And I'm gonna bake this at 375 for about 30 minutes. I baked this for 30 minutes. Now I'm gonna take my cheese and I'm gonna just evenly sprinkle this over the top. Like that. And now I'm gonna put this back in the oven uncovered for about 10 minutes or until the cheese is totally melted. Here it is out of the oven. I will go ahead and plate one of these up. Okay, and here I have a serving of this. I'll go ahead and cut into it so you can kind of see what it looks like inside. There we go. So this comes in on the green plan at 8 smart points a piece and 7 smart points for both the blue and the purple plan a piece. The thing I like about these is, one, it's really easy to know what a serving is for it. It's just one of these with some of the sauce. Also, these are just kind of a fun way of doing lasagna, and they're actually, in my opinion, an easier way of doing lasagna. This way it comes together a whole lot quicker, in my opinion. And like I said, it's just kind of fun to do things a little bit different. So I really enjoy these. They're satisfying when you've got that pasta craving, and they really do come together pretty quickly too. So that's also a nice little plus to them. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one.